Okay, I want to say hi again everybody, it's only me, Wilshire Richard, out here in the basketball yards. I'm going to show you some more martial arts tactics, okay? And again, in this video I'm going to go a bit simple, but the techniques I'm going to show you are not really simple as, I mean, you've got to still have good footwork, you've got to still put in a lot of practice into the moves to make them work, because these moves, we're talking, in this video I'm going to be showing you some moves like counters, okay? Blocking and attacking. So they're going to be counter attacks, simultaneous. Simultaneous means you don't usually want to wait, okay? When you train martial arts or fighting skills and stuff in general, usually you don't want to be, you know, you might train sometimes where you do, like, let's say a block, or you do a blocking move and then you do a strike. You do a block and then you strike. But in this video I'm going to be showing you moves geared towards effective straight in, as in blocking and striking at the same time. You want to try and do that, or at least immediately, almost straight after or immediately as you're blocking, you're striking. And I'm not going to go too deep, I'm not going to go into a Wing Chun stance, as I say. I've also suffered a bit of strains on my body where I've been doing a lot of exercise recently. You need to balance it out and don't overdo it, you know. But you know, it's always good to keep healthy and fit. But in this video we're looking at some more fighting techniques though. I'm going to show you some counters, okay, and I'll throw in a few leg techniques also, okay. What I'll do is I'll make it 2 videos, okay. I'll throw it, this will be simultaneous counters, simultaneous counters, okay. I'll call it simultaneous counters video 1, and I'll do you a number 2 also. In this video, okay, let's look at it, okay. I'm going to get into a basic neutral fighting stance, okay. When I say a neutral fighting stance, I just mean just standing naturally, you know, you just feet about shoulder width apart, you stand back like that, you got your hands up in the guard, maybe like one hand in front there, you might have 2 hands like this, you might have your hands in front like this, or open handed, or fists, you might have them like this, you might have them like Muay Thai, it doesn't really matter, it could be a Wing Chun stance, but the basic thing I'm going to show you now is just simple things, okay. So standing here, don't keep your hands too far apart always, because it's too far to come back from that range. You want to keep them close if you can. Let's have a look, okay. So first of all, a simple one, okay. So, okay, I'll show you these techniques on the side angle, okay. One technique is like this, okay. You parry a strike. When someone comes to punch your face, when someone comes striking at you at the face, from here, let's say, I parry that strike and I strike him through there. I can move to the side if I want when I do that. I can parry so that his hand goes past me and punches him in the face or the body. I can go for a low gut shot, I can go for an uppercut shot, palm, whatever. So that's the first one. It's simultaneous. So as you're parrying, you're coming in on the inside. So if I'm facing you here, I parry your attack and I come in on your inside here. Okay, when my strike, it could be an elbow, it could be a punch, whatever, okay? Palm to the face, whatever, okay? So you go on either side, you can step to the side if you wish to when you do that, or just lean to the side, or just stay there, but you can try. That's the number 1, okay? So parrying and coming in. So on this side here, simple one, bam, bam, get the motion in with your whole body if you can when you do it, okay? Bam, so you're parrying across, regardless of what leg, okay? We're just talking about the hands mostly in this, but either side you're parrying towards, away from your inside, and you're going onto the inside here. Remember, like I said, you don't want to parry one hand and you've got the other hand to deal with. Make sure you go to the outside of the opponent. That means move to the outside of your opponent. So when he's coming to attack, I move to the outside, to the side of him, and I punch from through to the inside. So let's continue, okay? That's the first one. Okay. Standing here. Okay. Parry from the outside, strike on the inside. Bam, to the body or the face. You can do an uppercut, punch, whatever, okay? Same with the other side. And you can stand just neutral too and just do it like that. Just work those techniques in. Another one you can do is a very simple one. Is a parry and a back fist. So there's different ways you can do that. Okay? And, the back fist can also be any kind of attack. It could be, when I say a back fist, which is hitting with the back part of the fist here, back fist, you're snapping out, putting your body into it. You can do those high and you can do those low. You can also do a chop either this way. It's just a back fist coming out, see, to the side of the head, see, from here. It's not coming straight like a punch, see, it's coming like a back fist. When you do it, okay, you can do that, or you can do the chop, as I say, or a different strike. But what I'm doing here though is we're doing a parry. So Again, we're using this hand. Let's say I'm using this hand to parry his hand away. Don't leave it a mile away. If you're close there, parry and strike low. Let's say if he hits my face, hits high to my face, I parry that across and I strike him low with a back fist to his groin. But you do it together, so they come together. Boom. So you don't go 1, 2. Go boom together. See, you parry the attack and you strike him low there. You can go with the other hand too. So from there you block and strike. These are very textbook kind of techniques. If you're doing a higher one, or you're doing a higher way, okay, it's high way. If someone's going to hit my body, or my chest, it could be towards my face, but it's usually hard. If they come in lower, what you do is rather than parry to the side, you parry more downwards. You parry down, and you do your back fist high, just like that. Okay, similar to like a Wing Chun traditional way. But when they come into attack, you parry their hand downward and then strike high. So the first one we looked at was parrying. Also, you see, sideways past the face. When they come in and strike my face, whichever strike or push or punch or whatever, the first one, number one, is I block and I hit on the inside to their body or face. The second one was a parry. The second one we looked at, number 2, was parrying a strike again, same way, but we're using that lead hand to do the back fist. Okay, so if they come in to hit me in the face, I parry it and I hit them low to their body. I could come up high, but usually we're hitting low or to the body or the groin, stomach or the groin. So I'm covering their bam at the same time. If they come in and hit my body or hit me lower, I can also block downwardly, so palming their attack down like this, you see. So I palm it down, see, or I palm it down with that back hand there, and then the front hand leads to do a back fist. So from this side, my opponent's facing me, bam, see? And you lean into it your whole body, and you do it, see, bam, boom. So you're coming over. The first one's parrying across, of these two is there, hitting low, and then the other one is down and then hitting over. You can hit directly down like this with your back fist too, or just go across. Be careful with things such as spinning back fist when you turn your back on your opponent, because you don't want to leave your back open to attack. I'll show you another attack, another counter now, okay, for the 4th technique. You might feel I'm rushing through these, but watch these videos again. These are very simple techniques, you just need to practice, okay? Another one is this. A very simple one, okay? An outer block and a strike, okay? We'll make this a hook just for the motion. There's many different attacks you can do. You can do straight attacks, you know, all kinds of different attacks, right? Especially in Wing Chun, or if you do different styles like JKD or whatever. I'm just saying, okay, another attack you can do, rather than gonna parry the attack in when they're gonna punch my face, rather than parrying it from this hand, I can block from the outer hand here, blocking out. I could even do that, just to cut it away from there, hooking with that like the crane, or I can move out, or you can do it like a karate. But the most important thing is you're just cutting out from the outside. So rather than using this hand to parry in, I'm using this hand. And what I do is I can even grab their arm if I can, but I'm not going to do it for this video. I block out and I do a hook punch across there to the head. Wham! So if I'm facing you here, okay, it's a very simple one. If you're going to strike my head, which could be, let's say, coming directly from my head, I move out there to the side. I can move if I wish to too, or I can cut out like that, or I can bring it like that. But just coming outward there, okay? And I could even catch you there or grab you, but I'm just bringing my hand out, and this one's hooking at the same time. So this is my 2 hands here, see? This one's a guard, and this one's a hit to the head there. Very simple, just like boxing, right? So I could even cover low. If someone hits my body, I can also cover low there, see? Just moving my guard out. It could be like a traditional Wing Chun, it could be like a crane, karate. I'm just going to be like boxing here, very simple. I'm just coming out, I can hit you to the gut, I can turn my fist this way if I wish to, see? Bam, or straight. I can go up high to the head straight, or horizontally, or vertically. Bam! And you put that motion in, sink your weight. Bam! If someone comes to grab me, let's say from here, or strike me, if their hand's coming up, there's a danger to me, I just cover. It could be a swing even, but when they're coming up, if I see their hand coming up, whatever, you move out. Use your forearms, and then you hit with this hand. It could even be striking on the inside of their body. You know, you might even come on the inside of their body. So whatever it is, the motion is, you're just using one hand, if I'm facing you here, to come out, and the other one's coming in. You can do straight strikes and stuff, but for the motion, I'm just showing you that hook motion. So let's say someone on my side here, I might move to his outside of his body, see, and hit him in the rib cage or the head. Bam, someone comes to this side, I cover my body or my head, hit into the rib cage or the head. I can do an elbow strike too if I wish to, following up with that. Bam. I could go up here, I could grab his arm even and do a low elbow. So there's some techniques for you in this video, okay? I think that's quite a lot. Yeah, that's quite a lot there, okay? So, well, I think it would be better to finish on this video, okay? Right, but I'll do you another video and we'll look at some more techniques involving feet and maybe either hands and feet or just feet, but especially for the striking, I'm saying. But we'll see, okay? Remember, you can use your different kinds of attacks, you know, like punches, straight or hooks. You can do your back fists, you can do your chops coming in or out, you can do your elbow strikes, palm strikes. You've got so many different techniques you can do. When it comes to legs, you've got kicking with the feet, different areas of the feet. You get your knee strikes and different things, you know. So there's a lot to think about. Let's review one more time, just from the side angle, okay, the techniques we've learned today. Okay. Here, the first one, right? Someone comes to strike me to the face. Okay, someone comes to strike me to the face. I'm going to move to the outside of the opponent. Someone's going to hit me in the face there. I parry his attack across with my hand, block it, and strike him to the gut or the face. Bam, simultaneously. Parry across and strike through at the same time. Or through his face there or whatever, okay? And the same with the other hand, you can do that, yes. Regardless of footwork. But work your footwork naturally as you're training too as well. The other one is the parry and parry a high punch again. But you're using that backhand here. I'm going to parry the high punch here and then do a back fist to his groin or to his body. You can come up, you can go either way, but I'm going to parry across and do that. I could do it this way, but you're going to do it this way, right? Okay? So I'm bam, bam, okay? The third one is when they come to hit my head, I'm still going to use that back hand. If they're going to hit my head, if they're going to hit my body, so if they're going to hit my body now, so they kind of hit me kind of low or push me or whatever, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover down like that, bringing my hand down, patting it down, slapping it strong, controlling, and this one comes over to hit them. I could come across or I can come over on the angle, but it's like that motion, okay? So I'm literally blocking down the attack was coming and doing that. If they come in, I might be a bit of a distance, they might control that and come in for an attack, or I might control that and just come in. Okay, so the first three techniques again, just while we're here, okay? The front hand parrying and striking to the gut, that's the first one. Parrying across and then striking to the gut. The second one is parrying with the backhand, this backhand, parrying and doing a low back fist with the front hand. The third one is parrying again with the backhand, but blocking down for like a body shot, and then coming over with that back fist or across to the head, okay? Keeping in a strong stance and relaxing your shoulders, powerful when you do it. And the last technique is when you're coming out with those kind of outward kind of blocks like this with the palm or just there with the forearm. You're covering. This can work against swing attacks too when they're coming at you, but I'm saying any attack that's coming high towards your head or to your body here, you're covering on the outside here, either slightly higher or lower, you work it, and what you do is you strike as you can. So let's say I'm standing here and someone comes to hook me there, I could cover up there. If they're going to strike my head, I can go high. I can still do it, just move it across a bit and up, and I can strike them on the inside, similar to that first technique. But what we're talking about in this one though is using that waist momentum again. We can use the waist in all these techniques for power and the knees and that, but what I'm saying for this video is we're using the backhand though, okay? So the backhand, don't be 2 miles away, they'll be there. When they come in attack, come on the outside here, covering, and as you do that, as you're moving around, as he comes to strike me, let's say with a straight punch or a swing or even a back fist, whatever he does, when he's coming to face me here, I'm going to move to his outside, which means the outside means here, away to his here or here. So I'm facing him here, he comes to strike me with his like left hand, let's say, leading, okay, if you can imagine that now. And I move, I cover, I might step to the side as I'm doing it if I wish, if we've got enough time, I will lean, go to his outside, cover, and hook. So I'm coming, the whole motion's like that. So when I'm moving, you see, I'm coming around, I'm covering, and I'm hooking. Always coming with this hand, see, covering and hooking. So if I'm facing you now, and you step forward, and you try to punch me with your right hand, boom, to my face, okay, I might go to the outside, turn away, and do a hook with that whole motion into your rib cage or to your head. I could be covering high or low. So if you come forward now and you try to punch me with your left hand, I cover here, I move away from your two hands, so everything passes me, and I hit you in the rib cage. bam, or to the head. You can do it vertically as well if you feel more comfortable that way. The elbow shots too. And you don't have to grab the hand. Keep it there. And I say there's different techniques of work. Sometimes you might be so close, I might even just cover here, just on a very close, tight quarter there. I might even be able to pat your hand down and go in for that back fist again, like one of those techniques. So look at these techniques. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you're learning something, okay? Basic self-defense. This is really basic self-defense. And a lot of these techniques, okay, will work for you even if someone's not coming at you to attack. So, I mean, as it's a strike, someone might just grab onto you, and they may not be grabbing that strong. Okay, let's say someone grabs me here, for example, I might be able to slap their hand down and strike them, you see? Or just bring it down and strike there. You see different techniques, just bringing down and punching there. That's like another one you can do. But there's a lot of different techniques you can do, straight elbows from different angles. But what I'm trying to say is if someone comes to grab you there and they're holding on, you might want to catch them there. You might grab their hand and just hold it to you and back fist him. You see, or someone comes to push you and you grab them, step back, and then you can work your leg techniques too, okay? So I'm going to stop this video. Thanks very much for watching, okay? Don't forget the techniques, okay? I'll just do it once on this side. You can do it on either side. Bam, okay? Or bam, okay? Or bam, okay? Or bam, okay? From the other side then for you, okay? One more time. Number 1, parry and strike. Number 2 is, okay, parry across and then hit low. Number 3 is parry down and hit high. And the last one is coming out for an outer block and a hook there, or hook there, okay? Thank you very much for watching. Always keep your guard up and don't always think about striking. The guard's the most important thing. So if you learn how to parry, just work those guards and just work, imagine someone hitting you, just moving around footwork, you can get that in training too, and just work shadow box, just like a boxer does, you know? Work your kung fu, whatever you do, and just move around. I do that a lot, you know, moving around, you can do that, get some life into it, you know? Work the different techniques as you're doing it. Block. Even when you block here, I can come and swing again, hook with that waist, so the waist motion's coming in. You know, it's a bit like boxing there, okay? I'm going to stop this one here. Thanks for watching, keep it real, train hard and stay safe. Keep it real in your training and be careful.